Don't have the kayfabe do a 180 to who the person actually is.
All right, welcome to the Big Bang Theory. I'm your host, Curry.
I'm Maul.
All right, y'all already know what the title is. This week, at least for Raw's episode, we just gonna chop up a quick video just because Raw has been slow as fuck. Man, them 3 hours been killing me lately. But we're gonna talk about Kay-Fabe and how we think Kay-Fabe has kind of affected the storytelling, and maybe that's the reason why we just not digging Raw nearly as much as maybe SmackDown is right now, or even AEW for that matter. Obviously, I feel like this is I feel kind of like a bully at this point because the main person I can point to would be Alexa Bliss, and I know I talk about her a lot. I actually like Alexa Bliss. I miss the old Alexa Bliss when she used to throw temper tantrums. That was funny to me.
I like her too. That was a good character.
But for this I don't even know what to call her. I'm sure they're gonna give her a name, hopefully. But this Alexa Bliss, this is a hard one to sell. Like I said, off the kayfabe thing, her Twitter, she believes in Disney magic, but then on Mondays she dripping black blood and told her to push people off the swing and stuff like that. So it's just different, bro. It's different. I feel bad. I really hope either they give her a different persona and we can just believe like, okay, that's your persona, but with you Alexa Bliss, kind of like how Bray Wyatt do his, or she got to start selling me some of that stuff on social media. Like at least tell me some dark stuff you gonna do to your next opponent. I don't know who that gonna be, but I need it to be brutal. And then I gotta like give it a good comparison though. I don't know if you saw what Nia Jax was doing with Tamina Snuka. I don't even know if that's real beef or not right now. They chirping at each other. I want to see it just because they chirping. They selling me to fight. So I just hope maybe they can fix that for at least have somebody talk to her about it. What you feel?
I couldn't agree more. If I'm being completely honest, it depends, right? Because I feel like certain characters should be allowed to kayfabe. It's weird because if you're a darkness character, I believe the only way that you can actually portray yourself outside of WWE is that darkness character is by having a secondary character, as you said, like Bray Wyatt. Okay. Now, the happy-go-lucky Bray Wyatt that's in the little sweater, the red little coochie joint, with the braids wrapped up. I feel like that's Bray Wyatt in real life. So then when he puts on that mask and he tells Fiend now, I believe there's something really mentally wrong with Joe, and he becomes the Fiend. When you take him to that dark place, that does two things. That gives me the Fiend as a character. Now you can sell me this guy that can get burnt alive, buried under everything in the hell in the cell, and come back like nothing's wrong. And you can still sell me. He can get on Twitter and talk about making apple pies and cakes. Because I seen him with the Coogee sweater, talking to his dolls with the judge in the bowl. Two characters, kayfabe kept. But with Alexa Bliss, she's now evil. That is Alexa Bliss's little niche. Ooh, I'm evil, I'm darkness, I'm even more evil than Bray Wyatt because of this. My doll that you see inside of all my photos, that doll's been leading me this entire time. Cool, that's your angle. You're no longer the Harley Quinn. You're no longer the Harley Quinn Alexa Bliss. Now you're the straight evil Alexa Bliss. There is no second tone for you. So every time we see you, it's gonna be you're the evil, sadistic, blood down the forehead Alexa Bliss, but then we go to Twitters and see holding hands, licking lollipops, painting toes. That's not you. So now I know I'm looking at you just acting. Now I understand most people want to say, well, there's other people that do the same exact thing, and they probably do. However, it can still fit their character. That being Stone Cold Steve Austin. Who better to bring up? Now, Stone Cold, since I knew him, he has brought me into wrestling, okay? I watched wrestling to begin with because of Stone Cold. Stone Cold has never been anybody but Stone Cold, okay? Now, we go past that. We can fast forward. He got 2-3 shows. He's been in movies, Skull Broken podcast. Every single time I see Stone Cold, he's still Stone Cold. He doesn't have to have kayfabe. I remember who Stone Cold was. Beer drinking, stunnering everybody, and he stunned like the entire show one night on SmackDown. No, I think it was Raw.
That was Raw.
Everybody can get it. Everybody can get it. Now he's older, and I would imagine somebody who was just ass kicking like that would probably go on to own a podcast called The Broken Skull. That will go on to taste other things outside of beer because he's been drinking beer my entire life. Now, he probably didn't drink not a sip of beer, but his kayfabe had me believe This man didn't see not an ounce of water until after his WWF/E tenure was done. Undertaker, for another example. Undertaker had put so much time into the kayfabe of who Undertaker is. He can come back as a biker. He can come back as a guy that can summon the dead. He can come back, goddamn, dead people and spirits and shit that can summon smoke. You see what I'm saying? He can come back as a badass who looked like he belonged inside Sons of Anarchy with his own special custom vest and a bike. All this has been him. I've never seen him on any social media outlet telling me he's anything different. So when he shows me he's something different, I now know that's who he is. I just now found out who Mark Calloway is. That's Undertaker. You know what he does? He tells you about his opinions on Twitters. He tells you about his opinions on social medias. I see him inside Broken Skull podcast. He's just talking like a regular person. Now, I've seen Undertaker for so many years of my life that I believe Mark Calloway and The Undertaker are two different people. I get they are the same person. But I see Mark Calloway over here doing everything for social medias and getting us involved in other things and letting us know about more things that has to do with the business. Undertaker would have never said no shit like that. Undertaker, he getting up after you and tossed him around on his neck. He's standing up like nothing wrong. That's Undertaker.
All of that.
These are two different people, same person. But Kay-Fabe was so important that I can distinctly say when he's Mark Calloway and Undertaker. That's why I think it's a problem with Kay-Fabe right now, bro.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna make me sit through 3 hours and you really only giving me like 4 matches, like 90% of it is just talking, you could at least sell me for real some stories. I ain't even asking for nothing crazy, but like I said, just what I seen from Nia, sell me the fight at least. Damn, sell me something. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm so, man, Raw killing me lately. SmackDown doing their thing, but Raw, they gotta figure that out. Either, I know they ain't gonna bring down the 3 hours to like 2 hours, but they definitely gotta either sell me more action or they gotta sell me a better storyline. I get it, Drew versus Bobby. We probably gonna see that 5 more times. Them the 2 main attractions. Cool. What else we got? Like, what else am I sitting there and I just can't wait to see that I can't see on SmackDown?
You know what's funny? Now that you mention it, I didn't actually take the time to think about it. Because as we was thinking of title ideas for this video, the first thing that came out of my mind was Bobby Lashley and Drew. And we wanted to go to Nia Jax and Shayna. But it's looking like the only people they can to try to even push in that direction has to beat them in some self-sabotage. You can't sell any of the females being able to put up a fight to beat them. They have to self-sabotage. So I'm no longer interested in that unless it has to do with me. Because she's fighting Nia Jax.
Right.
So like,
yeah,
you're right. We really don't have any substance right now. It's rough. It's rough. Because everything we said or everything we could say, you heard. You've heard us say it. We didn't guess WrestleMania 2 weeks before WrestleMania.
I mean, exactly. If we already said it, everybody done already seen it. so they gotta fix that.
Yeah, man. So it's every WWE superstar in there right now. If we think about it, they're there because they decided, hey, I won't do any social medias if I'm not willing to let WWE have a hand in that. Right. That's pretty much what it came to. If WWE can't have a hand in your social medias, you can't be social media. Y'all said, all right, bet, then we won't do the social media. I mean, you might as well dedicate yourself to Kay-Fabe, or if you can't, this is important. If you can't dedicate yourself to Kay-Fabe, then make that Kay-Fabe you, okay?
Yeah.
And keep that at-home stuff just at home. What I mean by that, Xavier Woods in the New Day. Xavier Woods goes to Kingston Big E. I think they're exactly the same. Yo, he played games. He plays games on his free time. Then he come to the ring and he do work. He just so happened to be the greatest tag team that ever come out, my personal opinion. But on the side of that, he plays games. So when he does stuff on social media, I'm looking at it from the perspective of a gamer. Because once he goes to WWE, I'm looking at him from the perspective of a fan looking at a WWE superstar.
Right.
He can do both, but he's still the same person.
Right. Nah, I'm with you.
What we're asking here is, don't have the Kay-Fabe do a 180 to who the person actually is. Okay, if Alexa Bliss wants to show us her getting her nails done and toes painted, how much she's in love, cool, I get that, because you got to live your life. But just do a little slick little comment. Everybody thinks I'm so nice. He. Boom. Now, that's going to take us to your character. Because that's the only reason why we're on your page for the most part. because of you in WWE. I didn't know who she was before WWE. She was probably very big. I don't know. But I'm there because of WWE. So when I see the real you, I'm like, yeah, that's cool, but like, where your side work with your character? You know?
Yeah, and just to make sure, we not picking on Alexa Bliss, but she definitely the person we got to point out, because I mean, it's the darkness versus I believe in Disney magic. Those are two very contradicting personalities. Now, like you said, yo, give her the two things, and I think she'd be straight. But right now, no. Raw too long. Yes. They need better storytelling. Yes. Do I need to care about somebody other than Drew, Bobby, and Shayna and Nia? Yes. Do I care about Retribution yet? No. So that's what I'm at with it right now.
Well, what y'all think about it? About the whole Kay-Fabe situation? Let us know in your comments below. Like, subscribe.